All right, guys, how's everything going out there? Sometimes when it comes to homeowners who have inherited property, or it's a probate, or it's a situation the property's been given to them. No matter what the situation is, a lot of the homeowners just don't know the value of properties. And with this property here, the homeowner has wasted over 4 months doing what I call kicking the can. I'll tell you about it coming up. Hey, if you want to be able to get up to a $10,000 check by using my free manual, show you how to get an assignment fee just by going out there, finding properties and bringing them over to us and allow us to buy them, I will tell you exactly where to go do it. So right here in the description over any video of mine, click on more and click on the link right there. Now you have your own copy of this book. How amazing is that? Get your free copy today. Hi guys, this is Antonio here from Poppa Home, where we talk about turning credit into wealth by using the power of real estate. Help me out today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be notified of any and all videos uploaded to this channel here. Now, guys, my years into the game of real estate, I have pretty much seen a lot of stuff when it comes to houses. And when it comes to houses, I know my numbers. And I got a great video for you guys today with evidence to back it up. You know, sometimes people don't have evidence to back up stuff. I got a great video today with evidence to back it up. That was 4 months ago. Let me tell you the story here. I got a call on this specific property in Shreveport off Line Avenue, and I showed up, and I showed up with my video camera, which I always do when I'm looking at a lot of properties, and filmed it. And I filmed a walkthrough of this property, and we're there. Had my other contractor meet me there because I want to kill two birds with one stone. Okay, I pretty much wanted to analyze the property myself and allow my contractor to look at it and see what he thought about it. So before I leave that place, I can give the homeowner an offer there, because I told the homeowner some guys are here to kick cans, some guys are not here ready to get deals done, but I'm ready to get a deal done. So we walked the property, and as you will see in this video, we're here talking about the house, kind of negotiating numbers as well. But you will see that I was there at that property back in April of this year, and this is, as of me making this video, this is August 7th. So 4 months ago, guys, 4 months ago, 120 days ago, the house I went to. Let me tell you what's going on here. Now, I think the homeowner wanted, if I'm not mistaken, $130,000 for the house. So I did the numbers for the house quickly in my head, had the rehab calls also. I texted over, as we were standing, I texted over my contractor. I said, what you got on the rehab? He came back with $65,000. I came back with him mentally. I said $75,000. This is an older house, people, and the houses in these neighborhoods here, tell them what you're going to run into, man. Your cost budget can go out the roof, man, and you better make sure you buy this thing correctly. If you don't, you'll lose your money, or you lose your partner money, or your investor money, private investor money, and you don't want to do that because that's bad for your reputation. Anyway, I told the buyer and agent sitting directly in front of me that we'll do $100,000 here today. That was back on April 4th. April 4th, 120 days ago. Fast forward now, that house is actually pending at this moment, but it went pending a couple of times and went off. It's pending for $109,000 over a 4 month span. I gave the guy the offer that day. Cash offer, get it done. Thought you were gonna get back with me a day or two later or so. I haven't. So this is what I think will happen, and I'm gonna show you guys the video here as well, so you can see the walk through this video and you guys get a bird's eye view on. I was there at the property. Not saying anything about the buyer, whether or not they did anything wrong.
this is for educational purposes, is that when the offers are on the table and the real estate investors are giving you the numbers, then, you know, all real estate investors are not ethical people. So, but I do play within those lines and doing things the right way. That was a solid number for that house. I mean, that was a solid number. It was $100,000. I really wanted to do 80, 85, or 90, but I thought 100,000 was a solid number for that house. But here's the thing: a house is pending as of now for $109,000. Okay, $109,000. So before we look at it and think about it, just think about if you do the 6% on that, they're pretty much going to be underneath the $100,000 of selling a house that could have sold 4 months ago. But they held on to the property. And I just want you guys to see this video, go through it, look at it, and see what you think about it.
Okay, here's our subject property here at the moment. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath property here right off Line Avenue. And you can kind of see it from the street here. It's kind of covered up. You got to kind of go this way here. But this is our subject property there. We got a nice house right here, the greenhouse beside it that's been maintained, updated. And this is a nice neighborhood because Bedford Virginia Park is right down the road. And I done flipped a few houses over there in other neighborhood off College Lane and more. So I know this neighborhood very well. About to get another property over there as well. So that's the subject property, which had a tree growing through the branches of the back of the house. So it's a lot of things going on with it. So let's just look at a few pictures here. A lot of vegetation here. A lot of this stuff is going to have to be completely updated, upgraded. This is a lot of floors. They're going to have to resand these floors, or I would say, if not resand them, go over them with laminate. Man, it's gonna be a lot, and these a lot of walls to cover as well. So a lot of this stuff is gonna have to be touched again. We got brick here. It's just a house that needs a lot of love. At least around about $75,000 because it's such a big house. Maybe a little bit close to 80. Such a big house. That kitchen, you're not gonna be able to do too much besides maybe keep the cabinets. Maybe not. You might probably have to update those. Definitely update the can lights as well. So they're gonna have to do a lot. Especially this whole bathroom is gonna have to probably be totally gutted out, redo it. This the back of the house. I think this is the back of the house with the guest room back there, with guest house back there, and that guest house back there is gonna have to be updated as well. Here's the little tree here that's kind of growing into the roof there. Definitely gonna have to get another HVAC system. So it's gonna need a lot of work here. So, and that's the guest house here as well. And you're gonna have to totally gut that and just make it pretty much cosmetic. So that's exactly where the house sits. So that's what we got here. So today, if you look here, it went pending on the 23rd. So someone's had it on the contract for about 14 days now. It went pending on the 18th June here. Went almost a month. This tells me financing probably fell through. Financing couldn't be done in some form of fashion. But if you look at the history here, it say it was listed on June 11th for 109, but we had our conversation back in April, which is 2 months before you even really just hit the market. So we pretty much made that offer of $100,000, and guess what? Now I hope they close out on this property, but I'm just saying that we could have probably had it closed out 120 days ago. So when you think about it, most times when sellers are selling a property, there's a lot of emotions involved, and they want the best number possible. But me standing in that living room talking to the seller and saying, if anybody make you any offer over $100,000, take it, take it. But here's the thing, the offer I made then was actually the offer they got now. Because if they really is under contract for 109, then once you take out the realtor fees, you're under $100,000. But I'm gonna say that they probably not under contract for 109. They might be under contract for 100. So if that's the case, you're gonna they made even less money 120 days later because they had $100,000 on the table before without all the realtors. So at the end of the day, guys, you know, when you're dealing with sellers out there, and you are an agent or a bird doll or a wholesaler, and you bring your your investor in to buy a house like this, you always want to prepare those sellers that say, hey, my investor is going to give you the best price where the house can sell today versus us having to keep this house 90 to 120 some days down the road. And if they would have took that 100,000, yes, I would have done it because I think I could have sold the house for a good price. But now it's under contract with someone else. That's fine. But at the end of the day, 120 days was wasted, and that house could have been probably sold within that length of time. So it happens sometimes. So look, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give me some thumbs up. Help me out a little bit. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, but I cannot do it without you guys. Like, share, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you next time. Let's go flip a house. Hey, before you go, make sure you take a moment, go in the description. You want to be a homeowner this year? Get Poppa Home First Time Home Buyers Kit. It's right here in the description. Free of charge, 9 to 10 pages, show you from A to Z how to get approved for a lender. Matter of fact, we will provide the lender for you so you can have a chance to get you a no down payment assistance where you can walk into a house with no money out of your pocket. Totally free, right here in the description. Also, it has the list of our properties that's on market now that are for sale as well. So you have properties to pick from once you get approved. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe here to the channel, and let's do deals.